Hey guys, it's Lori. Hi. We're gonna do some food prep today. I've got some meat out here. We're gonna dehydrate today. Gonna boil some eggs. Gonna get this pork butt into the crock pot. I'm gonna season it up first. I actually moved my seasonings to give myself more room. Hold on. I stuck them in my little napkin basket. I'm not sure exactly what seasoning I want to use, but I'm thinking maybe this Texas Smokehouse. It's a steak rub. But what I do, I smell them and see, does this smell like it would be a good seasoning? So, it does kind of smell like it would go better with steak. How about Cajun blackening? Give it a little taste and see if it's spicy. I don't want to taste too much. Yeah, that's not really spicy. It's a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of this on it, and this is probably similar to that Texas Smokehouse. Yeah, it is. It smells like it. I might just go with the good old Harlan's, maybe some seasoning salt, Lowry's. You can't go wrong with little Lowry's, right? So, I'm going to do that. What the heck? Let's do some Texas Smokehouse. Let's just do it anyway. I have lots of food prep to do today, so we'll see if I get it all done. What kind of energy I have to finish it all. Sometimes it just gets old after a while, and I just say, okay, that's enough for today. So that might happen. We will see. All right. John's outside having some coffee. I've got my coffee sitting over here. So this looks really good on this side. This towel, I'm just going to throw it in the laundry, so I'm not going to worry about wiping juices on it. All right. Try to put some on the side. I was going to do this in my Instant Pot, but then I thought, you know what? I really wanted to slow cook it. I was going to do it yesterday in my Instant Pot, but I'll just get up in the morning and throw it in the crock pot, because that's what I wanted to do in the first place. All right, this looks good. Let's go over to the crock pot real quick. I start out with just a little bit of liquid in the bottom. I don't want to pour the liquid over top of it and get all that seasoning off. Oh, it fits perfect, good. Now I got all this seasoning on the tray that I was using. That's got a lot of seasoning on it. Well, we're gonna use it. Did I put that in upside down? Did I put the fat on top? Yeah, I have the fat on top. I can't tell with the seasoning on it, but anyway, it's good. Okay, this is gonna take a while, so let's put it on high for, let's do 6 hours. 6 hours. This tablespoon's out because I measured my half and half that I use in my coffee. I've never really measured it before, and I thought, I wonder if I use way too much, like more than a serving. Well, the serving is 2 tablespoons, and when I measured it, I measured 2 tablespoons into my coffee. It was actually a little more than I usually use. So it's like, oh, well, that's cool. I didn't realize that I used less than a whole serving. So, yeah, so put it down there. This butter dish, this is what I use for a butter dish. It's empty. I run it through the dishwasher every now and then because it gets kind of gross, but I might whip up some soft butter today too. I think I will. I'll get some butter out. I have to be careful where I sit my butter because my one cat, Freya, she gets into it. She eats my butter. She must have heard me getting butter out because she's standing right at my feet now. So I'm going to get out this is a partial, but 4 sticks of butter, and I'll set those actually on the stovetop over here. I think I'm going to get these eggs in to boil, and I think I showed you the egg. Yeah, I did. The egg trick. The TikTok thing. Or at least I saw it on TikTok. I don't know if it's a TikTok thing, but I didn't do this the last time I boiled eggs, and boy, could I tell. So this absolutely helps. Oh, actually, this is my newer eggs. I almost used my newer eggs. I'm going to use the older ones. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Pop. Pop. Yep, that just pops that little membrane type thing that's around it. So it peels really easy then. Oh, that one popped right away. All right. Yeah, you don't do it hard enough to crack the eggshell. But if you accidentally did crack the eggshell, just have some scrambled eggs. No big deal. All right. Is that the wrong end? Maybe. Yeah. How many do I got in there? 2, 4, 6, 8. I was going to boil a dozen. Maybe I should have used a different pan. I was going to go out and have coffee with John. I think he came back inside. I think that one popped. I guess we'll find out. If we have one that doesn't peel very good, we'll know. That didn't pop. Okay. How many did I put in now? I don't even know. How many, guys? How many did I put in? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There we go. There's a dozen. Excuse my reach. Yeah, this pan's not big enough, guys. This pan's not big enough. Look at that. It doesn't even cover them all. That's all right. I'll get a different one. Here I am messing around already, but that's all right. At least I don't really have to wash the pan. I can just dry it out and call it good. Winston, what are you guys doing? They're playing some kind of rat race game. Winston and the cats are. All right, that looks good. Got water all over the counter, but that's okay. It's just water, so no biggie. Okay, we're gonna do some dehydrating, and we actually just got this. I got it for John for Father's Day, and it was kind of for both of us, but hey, he's gonna enjoy this meat too, right? I think he's gonna love it. So yeah, and I've never used it. I opened the box, but I haven't even had it out of the box yet. Yeah, I'm gonna get it out, and I'm sure there's a booklet in there. Kind of check it out, make sure I'm doing everything right. And I did save the box. I mean, this is obviously still in the box, but I saved the box that it was shipped into, just in case there's something wrong with it. Listen, just in case there's something wrong with it and I have to ship it back. But yeah, he sounds like he's being mean over there, but they're really just playing. But to dehydrate, I have roast beef. And I did get the rotisserie seasoned chicken breast. Oh, I got 2 of the roast beef. So we'll see how that goes. And I also have some salami. This is the salami that comes from Costco. And honestly, I don't like it. It's got a weird flavor to me. I think it tastes like barf, if I'm being honest. But I do like the stuff from Aldi. I don't care for this at all. It's got a weird taste, but I'm going to try it anyway. John loves it. Yeah, so anyway, there's that. Really does look like it's about to rain. The wind's kind of wind blowing a little bit right now, but I hope it doesn't. I've got a bedspread out on the clothesline. Doggone it. I'm gonna take a quick break from the food prep. John and I are sitting outside. Like my backdrop, that's my bedspread I told you I have on the clothesline. But we're gonna sit out here, have some coffee. You got your coffee? Okay. Anyway, we're gonna sit out here and have some coffee, and I'm gonna take a look at this book. It's actually kind of a cool book that came with that dehydrator. Yeah, check it out. It's got inside it, it's got the table of contents. It's got tips from the chef, so that's kind of cool. And it also has cheat sheets. Where's it at? Right here. Cheat sheets. It tells you how to do things, how to prep them, what the texture is going to be, and how long to have them in. Of course, we got somebody mowing over there, but that's all right. Anyway, yeah, it's got recipes, bunches of recipes, lots of them. This is a nice little book that comes with it. Train, imagine that. John's over here trimming up the lilac bush. It's getting tall. Look at all that. That'll make a big old smoke bomb. Don't be lighting that while my blanket's on the clothesline. Okay, it's been probably like 2 or 3 hours. 2 hours. I think it's been about 2 hours. Because I think I had this set. No, it's. Yeah, about 2 hours. So I think I had this set for 5 hours. And what I have in this dehydrator is. Do I have that on right? Yeah. What I have in here is some of the beef lunch meat, the roast beef, and I fit a whole package on there. And one tray at the top has the chicken on it. So it's looking pretty good, I think. Roast, how's the roast looking? How are we looking here? Ooh, steam. We're looking steamed up, is what we're looking. But yeah, it's smelling really good in here right now. So over here, here's my butter, got my eggs boiling. And it took me a little while because, hold on. But yeah, it took me a minute to get back at it because I got to doing stuff outside. John was out there turning stuff up, and Chase came out and was fixing he got himself a bike on Marketplace. I cracked one of these eggs because I decided to put in, how many more did I put in? 4 more, I think. Yeah. And I cracked one of them when I was doing the tap thing. So I'm going to have a scrambled egg. All right. But yeah, I didn't even turn the pan on yet. But yeah, he got on Facebook Marketplace and got himself a bike. So he got a BMX bike, but it needed, the tires needed fixed, so he had to get new tubes. He got him some new tubes for his bike tires, and he's out there changing those right now. And I was messing around trying to find a toolbox with the right tools in it, because I reorganized the garage recently. Well, nobody knows where anything is now. I do. I know where things are, but yeah, I need to take everybody on a tour. I mean, my family members, because they don't know. I got some cheese here. It's just some white cheddar. It looked a little funny because I took a bite of it, so that's why. That's why it looked a little funny. But yep. And then I noticed one other egg is cracked too, but that's all right. It was already partially boiled by the time I realized it. And I don't know for sure how long that's been boiling, but I really should have the flame off and the lid on. And it is now 2:49 in the afternoon. So we stayed outside for a while. And can you even see that clock? You might be able to. I can't tell on my camera because my tripod, where my tripod's holding my phone, is right over top of the clock, or right over top of where the clock would be. But let me see. Oh yeah, you can see the clock. There's my scrambled egg. So that's going to be my lunch, I guess, late lunch. Breakfast, really, because I haven't eaten today, so. Yeah, I think I'll eat it right out of the pan if you really want to know the truth. Why not? I'm not eating it with this thing, though. I'm going to get a fork. Or maybe a spoon. Yeah, I'll probably eat it with a spoon. Who cares? All right, I'm going to make up some soft butter, some olive oil butter is what I'm making. And, I didn't get out my bowl. Hold on. I use this big whopper of a bowl. That way I can slop it around if necessary, and it won't hurt anything. I'm going to have to get out I have a better scale than this, and I'm going to have to get that out because John and I want to start kind of measuring our food, and the little pads have fallen off, so it's not level, and it's really hard to zero it out. You got to really mess with it to zero it out. So I'm probably going to get rid of that one maybe, and scoot this over a little bit, and get out my other scale. I like it better anyway. So I measured out my olive oil, and I should have used a bigger bowl, so I just used 2, no big deal. But I do it with 100 grams, 100 grams of butter to 50 grams of olive oil. But this is going to be doubled, so we're doubling this one. Grab a spatula, grab a rubber scraper. That'll be good. All right. Get my butter over here. I had to keep it put on the stove top to keep my cat out of it, but I think I said that already. It's really soft now. It was still sitting on the stove top when I was boiling the eggs, so I kind of forgot. It was there. All right. I'm gonna mess around with all this, get all this butter off of here. Let's just put some music on and watch for a minute. How's that? Super runny. Let me put this in my butter dish, and I'm going to be storing this in the fridge at first, and then it can sit out on the counter. I just want to put it in the fridge to get it more firm than this. So, and then after that, it can sit on the countertop. Unless it's like really hot in here, like if we have the oven on or something, I'll probably stick it back in the fridge, but I don't think it's all gonna fit, but that's fine. And in the winter, it can sit out on my counter all the time, because in the summertime, it's always hot in my kitchen. Even if my oven's not on, it's always hotter in the kitchen than anywhere else for whatever reason. I've always said that my ductwork has to be just wrong. It's just wrong. I need my ductwork redone or something, because it's definitely uneven heat in this house. All right, let's see. See if I can fit the rest in this bowl. I don't know if that's big enough or not. Yeah, that's gonna work. But yeah, I'd love to have my ductwork redone. That'd be great, wouldn't it, honey? Oh, he left the room. Never mind. I always say that when he's in the room, and when I'm editing, I always think they probably think that I'm trying to like prove myself by saying, "Isn't that right, honey? Right, honey?" But I'm not. I'm just trying to like involve him somehow, because he's sitting there. He's sitting there, and I feel like I'm talking to you and I'm just ignoring him or something. So anyway, yeah, we've got lots of soft olive oil butter ready to go. And like I said, I'm going to store this in the fridge at first, just to get it a little bit solid, a little bit, and then it can sit out on the counter. I have my pans all ready for my bacon. I gotta get myself some water, and I also didn't get my bacon out, so. All right. I gotta make sure I'm getting my water in. You can see my scale sitting there. That's the scale that I was using, and I thought, oh, that's kind of big, and I like to leave it out, but it's sort of big, and it has this thing on it and it's got a wire, and that's got the weight on it, so that's where you see your weights at. But this is battery operated, or it's got a place for a cord. You can plug it in, but I actually put the cord in a Ziploc, and when I did that, I wrote down what the cord is on the outside of the Ziploc, because I can't tell you how many times I've seen, I mean, don't we all have like a bunch of cords and cables and stuff laying around that you have no clue what they're for? Maybe it's just me, but I don't think so. My dad had a lot of those at his place too. Like weird, not weird, but like cords and stuff, that odd cords that we did not have a clue. I'm gonna move you back, hold on. Just a little, okay. Didn't have a clue what they were for. So anyway, I labeled it so that we do know what it's for. Guess what else I forgot? Didn't turn my oven on. Always like to check, make sure there's nothing in it, just in case. Every once in a while, I'll throw something in there just to have somewhere to hide it or something, you know? But anyway, do you guys do that? Stick stuff in your oven real quick because you don't feel like fooling with it? Or sometimes I'll put pans in there, like baking sheets. I'll wash them and they're not all the way dry, so I sit them upside down on the oven rack to dry. But I don't know. I do that sometimes. All right, I'm gonna get this bacon on there. Yes, I'm alternating them because one end of the bacon is thicker, like fatter, whiter than the other. So I'm thinking, well, maybe I can get just one more slice on the pan by doing it that way. Does it really work? Maybe. It just might. I always like to make a little room down at the bottom to put a slice too. Because I don't like it when you get it all on the pan and there's just like 2 slices left. But it's not the end of the world, right? But it is annoying. So why cook another batch just for like 2 slices? You know, I'm just gonna either give it to the dog or John will eat it raw. So there's that. Yeah, he really will. I don't know. I guess that's the Robert in him. Oh gosh. All right, let's see what I can do here. See, there's just like, seriously, there's just one measly little slice left. I'm gonna have to shove these over. I'm fitting it on there. And I really don't like it when they touch, because I don't like it when they stick together. But this one's really thin, like very thin. not width-wise, but like thickness-wise, it's a thin little piece. All right, there we go. I definitely need to get a guy out here to take the garbage out. I got enough guys around here. I shouldn't have to do that, right? That's how I think anyway. All right, we'll let that oven preheat and get the bacon in the meantime. I put this in ice water, and I just used the same bowl that I had the butter in, so it might be weird and greasy looking, but that's okay. And a whole bunch of them cracked. It's like, what? I've never had that happen before, but anyways, let's get these laid out on a towel. Lay them out on a thing. That's a technical term, you know? All right. And I'm not gonna make you sit here and watch me peel 16 eggs, but I guess I would be making you, because like, you don't have to. You don't want to, right? But I am going to see if they peel easy or not. I'm going to grab a paper towel. All right, let's take one that's, well, I guess they're all cracked, aren't they? This one's not. Okay. Oh yeah, these, I can tell already, they are peeling so much easier than the ones that I forgot to do the tap thing with the spoon. Yeah, because it's coming right off. That's nice. Well, honey, it's getting hot in here. I had to go and turn the oven on. I should have made the bacon first thing this morning, huh?
Oh, yeah.
But I'm probably not going to get everything done today, but that's all right, because I have the day off tomorrow, so I'm going to finish this tomorrow. But I'm going to keep sharing with you in the same videos. The oven's preheated and the bacon's going in, and I got some more prep work to do, but you know what I need? I need my list. I know I got some cucumbers to slice up. I can do that next. Is it hot out now, honey?
No.
It's not? You think it'd be all right to open the window?
It might help.
You think? What? Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 60 degrees. Right now, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 60 degrees.
Alexa's little sister answered that too. John's Kindle.
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Happy to help. Hope you're having a good weekend.
There we go. All right. So here's my food prep list and my marker to cross things off with. This is a Crafter Square marker from Dollar Tree. It's a metallic marker. I have 4 different colors. I love these. I don't know. I just do. Okay, here's my food prep list. The bacon's in the oven, so I'm going to cross that off. Eggs are boiled, but I haven't made that stuff yet. Pork butt is in the crock pot. Meat chips are dehydrating now. I'm going to make up some meatballs. I have to shred some cheese, and that shredded cheese is going to go in those meatballs. I'm going to do the cucumbers, and I've got French bread over there that was on the clearance bread rack, the day old bread rack at Walmart the other day, so a couple days ago. So I have to get that done, or I have to, that's supposed to be a question mark, by the way. But I have to either get those made or put the French bread in the freezer before it gets moldy, since it was already day old 2 days ago. All right, let's get those pickles done. I've got these containers. I got these at Dollar Tree too a while back. I think they still have them. I got them quite a while ago, but I've used them for soup. I made vegetable soup once, and I used these to put soup in my freezer, and they worked really well for that. But we're gonna use those for the pickles. I don't know how many I'm gonna need, but they were in my top cupboard, so I had John get those down for me. I only have 3 different kinds of vinegar. I have white vinegar, I have, cider vinegar, and I have some white wine vinegar. I had some red wine vinegar, but I can't find it. And I think I might have donated it, to be honest, because I hadn't used it, like, ever, and I've had it for a while. So I'm pretty sure, last week one day I donated some stuff to the little free pantry box. I'm pretty sure I might have put that in with it, but I figured if I kept this one, I probably kept the red wine vinegar, but I guess not. I'm going to get these cucumbers sliced up and put a combination of vinegars in it, like Terry does, Terry Lee's. She does that, and John saw her video with those, and he's been wanting me to make those ever since, haven't you, honey?
What?
See, here I am asking him again, asking him, haven't you, honey? But he's not paying attention to me, so, and that's okay. The cucumbers, pickled cucumbers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm making them.
That'd be good.
The ones you saw Terry make.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you want anything else in with them that we have? I don't know. I don't know what we have that you might want in them, but.
No.
All right. Whoops. That one bounced off and went right in the other container. Did you see that? I couldn't do that again if I had to. Oh, these smell good. They smell nice and fresh. But he does like pickles on his salads, so there's a good chance that he might just put these on his salads like Terry. Just like you, Terry. If you're watching, we're making your pickles. But yeah, honey, some of the stuff she puts in hers. See, now the only thing I can think of right now is pearl onions. Pearl onions. Did you put peppers in yours once, Terry? I don't remember. But she puts other things in hers sometimes too. I might have to keep one of these cucumbers out just to slice up on a salad. I don't really like pickled stuff. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to keep one of them out. Oops. I only used one of those containers, honey. So, you can put these away when you get a chance. I could put them away myself, but I'm 5'2", he's 6'3". He can reach them where they go without a step stool. And yes, I get teased all the time by him and my youngest son because he's also tall. He got John's height. I don't know for sure how much to put in, and I'm not going to measure. So
You need a step stool just to put on the counter.
that's enough. See what I'm saying? Did you hear that? He said, I need a step stool just to put him on the counter. He says, I play racquetball against the curb. Come on, man. Brendan did start it. So this is a cup. This is 2 cups, 3 cups. It's got lines on this, so maybe I'll go. Tara, I need to watch your video again because I don't know how much vinegar to put in. I'll put in about a cup of the white, and we'll do. Well, I'll do this one next because I'll do a cup. All right. We'll do a cup of this, and splash. Woo, buddy, that's smelling. I just got a big whiff of vinegar. Use some white wine vinegar. So I don't have any balsamic vinegar, and I don't have any red wine vinegar. And I think those are the other 2 she usually uses. But we got a combination in here anyway. And the rest of it, excuse you, Josh. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but you know, living with a bunch of boys, that's what happens. So we're gonna put some water in there to top it off. I feel like I need to put something else in with them. I don't know what though. I don't really have anything else here to put in with them, I don't think. So, and if I do think of anything else, I'll just throw it in. All right, so stick that in the fridge, and he'll probably, knowing him, he's probably gonna dig into them sometime today. Oh well. Give it a little mix. All right, there we go. Stick this one back in here too. Hey, they came from Canada, so these might be smoky cucumbers, honey. Haha. Sorry, my Canadian friends, if that was offensive, but I was just kidding, just messing around. Huh?
That was offensive.
That wasn't offensive? Yeah. I don't think it was offensive either, but you know, drink my water. I've got a couple different bowls because we're going to do some egg salad. We're also going to do some deviled eggs. So first I think I'll get the ones around for the egg salad. That bacon's going to be coming out of the oven really soon. I better check it. Yeah, it's looking pretty done. So I'm going to go ahead and chop up the ones for, I think, the egg salad first. Yeah, and I've got those sitting over here on a paper towel. Put them in this thing. Go one direction like this and flip them the other way. This is just how I do it. It helps to kind of break them up better, I guess, because then I use my mixer on them. So, yeah, that bacon definitely needs to come out.
Your bacon timer is done.
Yep. Yep, it is.
Your bacon timer is done.
My nose timer told me it was done too. Okay. Oh yeah, that's looking good. I actually have another package to cook, so I'm just gonna let them sit here for a minute. Then I'll get to that. I'll get back to the bacon after I'm done with the eggs. I need to be getting that bacon done because it is hot in here. I'm not sure if the open window's helping or not. I think it actually is. I can feel a nice breeze coming in through that window. Is the bathroom window open, honey?
No.
Okay. If the bathroom window's open too, it's like right behind me, and my kitchen window's right in front of me, so that makes just kind of an airflow. That's our air conditioner kicking on. I just heard the unit outside kick on. Oh yeah, I feel it. I feel it. Do you want me to turn the AC off, or do you want me to close windows?
All
Alright.
right.
Yeah, you just want to bump it up so it shuts off? Alright. Egg salad. Hellman's mayo. I do a very simple egg salad and I don't measure. So there is that. That might be too much, I'm not sure. Okay. And I do the sugar-free sweet relish in mine. Grab a spoon. My knife out of the way there. And some mustard. And that's it. That's all I put in it. So there we go. I'll give it a zap. Spoon. I can't tell if it needs any more. I think it's good with mayo. I don't think it needs any more. That'll be good. All right. I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite ways to eat this, which is why I made bacon too, is use my bacon like a cracker. Let me see if it's too hot. So once the bacon cools down, it'll be more crisp than this, but this is one of my favorite ways to eat the egg salad. It's perfect. All right, let's get to the deviled eggs. Where can I put this? I need more counter space in my kitchen. One of these days. One of these days, huh, honey?
What?
I said I need more counter space in the kitchen. One of these days. This is my deviled egg container. It's a Tupperware thing, and I love it. I used to have one years ago. It was yellow, like a gold color. This is more like a tan. I don't know where mine is. I don't know if I took it somewhere and left it, forgot to bring it home or what. I would think that somebody would have said, hey, somebody left a deviled egg thing here or something. I mean, the only place to really go is John's family. I don't know where it is. Anyway, this is from my mother-in-law's house. So that's where that came from. She sold everything from her house and sold her house. So she told us to take what we wanted first. So I grabbed a hold of that. You taste testing the bacon, honey?
No.
How is it?
I can't tell.
You can't tell? Oh, having another one just to make sure. Well, how is it?
Perfect.
Perfect, okay.
I didn't fold any.
I have another package. I am going to fold some. He loves the folded bacon, so do I. I usually fold it in thirds. I think I'm going to try folding it in half this time and see how that is. I can't let this little piece just sit there any longer. I got to have it. Okay. Mayo. And again, I don't measure, so there's that. A little bit of mustard. Oops. Mustard farts.
What's the bacon for?
Food prep. It's for eating. Your paleo diet. You didn't tell me anything about that. You know what it needs? It needs some sweet pickle juice. I think I've used up all the juice. Should I put some sweet pickles in there? In the deviled eggs. I usually put some juice in it, but I think I've used it all up. I'm putting some in there. Just needs a little something. He's pretty open to anything that I ask. Do you want this or do you want that? I'll have whatever you fix. And he eats it even if he doesn't like it, so eat it and like it. Huh? Yep. That's how it works. And I use my little melon baller scoop. This is a Pampered Chef one, but I mean, you can get these other places too now. But yeah, I think Pampered Chef used to be like the only place you could get them. I wonder if they like invented it. I don't know. But yeah, that's the scoop that I use for these babies. And I'm just gonna sit it on there. That one's got a tiny little well in it. Yeah, it did add a little something with adding those, the little sweet relish thing. All right, cool. Deviled eggs and egg salad are done. Again, I gotta check that dehydrator because that stuff looks done. I gave this a taste, the egg salad. I'm gonna use the rest of this sweet relish in that because it needed a little bit more. At least I think so. All right, I had another jar. Ooh, gosh. There we go. That'll be good. It doesn't really have a whole heck of a lot of juice in it. I don't know if this container is going to be big enough. This is the container I always use for my egg salad, but I usually just do 6 eggs. But this time I did 8. Yeah, it's going to fit. We'll see if the lid goes on without smushing it all over. I'm going to taste it. Oh yeah, that's perfect now. Yes. Bacon grease. This is that little tiny fin piece that was on there. I better eat it. These pans sat there long enough that they're cooled. I can actually pick them up with my hands. My hands are fairly heat resistant, but not heat resistant enough to pick up a pan right out of the oven. That comes from years of waitressing. Anybody else? Anybody else have heat resistant hands, or were you ever a waitress in your day, in your time, or right now? All right. Let me just use this towel. That's the one I'm keeping this towel aside anyway. So. Yep, and I'm going to save these pans for my next go around of bacon. It's going to drip on the counter, isn't it? Maybe. No, maybe not. Okay. All right, we're going to check this. Check the meat chips. They look done to me. So I've never done this before, so I don't know. The lid's warm, very warm. Those are definitely done. And it's been about, I can't remember for sure. I think I set it for 5 hours to start with. So I think it's been about 4 hours. You ladies that have made these before, how long do you leave your meat chips in? This still has some moisture on it. I don't know if it's supposed to or not. But, all right. All right, for this pan of bacon, I'm gonna fold it in half. So a lot of times I fold it in thirds. In fact, that's how I always do it. I've never actually just folded it in half before, but that's how we're gonna do it this time. I need to move this package. It's not a good place for it. But somehow it just has a different flavor when you fold it in half. I'm not sure what it is, but at least when you fold it in thirds, it does. Like I said, I've not folded it in half before, but that's how we're doing it. It really does taste better. Honey, how would you say? I mean, what's better about it? Just because it's folded in thirds?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Just something better about it. All right. Sometimes I pepper it, but I'm not doing that. Maybe I'll do that with a few pieces because I really like it that way, but I don't know if anybody else does, so. All right, there's one. I think I'll just sprinkle some pepper on this. Let me wipe my hands on my yuck towel. All right. I mean, literally just put some pepper on it. That's it. All right. So at 350, it's going to take a good 45 minutes probably to cook that, but I'll let you know for sure how long it takes. I'll just keep an eye on it. After about 30 minutes, I'll look at it and see what it looks like. I don't flip it halfway through, but I know a lot of people do. I just let it cook. Train. Oh, I'm not going to be able to open this, am I? So yeah, this salami, oh, I don't even like the way it smells, but he loves it, so I just don't. All right, let's see. I fit 5 pieces of the lunch meat on there. Might be able to fit a little bit more salami. We'll see. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah. There we go. We'll cram them on there. I'm going to taste this salami after it's dehydrated to see if I like it any better than when it's not dehydrated.
Good.
But I don't think I will. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. I think I must have snorted some of that pepper. Okay. Yeah, this dehydrator has 5 trays. And I guess you can get more trays for it too. I think it said you could do up to 7. I could be wrong. I might have dreamt that. Time temp. Okay, 165. Time, yeah, 5 hours. It remembers what I said last time. I did say 5 hours. All right, let's start. Here's the meat chips, the roast beef, and then a few of the chicken. Oh yeah, I did the salami. I didn't do the rest of the chicken. That's all right. I can do it after. I just at least wanted to taste the roast beef and the chicken. You want to come over here and try these?
Yeah.
The meat chips? All right, so roast beef and chicken. I'll try a chicken. He didn't mess around. He shoved the whole thing in his mouth. What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah? All right. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Fried chicken. I'm just going to break a piece off of the roast beef and try it. That is good. I like those.
Good.
Yeah. Just put this bacon in this container before me and John eat it all. And this lid, I noticed that this lid is all cracked and broken right here. So instead of throwing it away, I use it for like laying paintbrushes on and stuff. So I'm gonna go stick that in with my paint stuff. This crock pot shut off, went on to warm. It's been a little over 6 hours. Probably, I don't know what time it was, but it's been over 6 hours. I'm gonna try doing the fork twist, see if that works. Stick a fork in it and twist. It doesn't want to twist in the middle yet, so we're gonna have to leave it on a little longer. I'm gonna put it back on high. Now it's set on 4 hours. I'll just leave it there. That'll be fine. All right, we're gonna shred some cheese now while we're waiting on everything else. And I've always had an issue with the cheese kind of sticking in here, and I don't know if I'm using too big of a chunk when I'm trying to shred it. So I'm gonna try using a smaller piece, I guess, and see how that works out. Hold on. So I'm gonna shred 2 of these 8-ounce blocks because I need some for my meatballs that I'm going to be making, and I also want some just to have some shredded cheese on hand for other things and for salads. So with this, all you have to do is sit it on your counter, okay? And this little knob right here, put it on your counter and twist that knob, and it's suctioned now. I need to move this. I put my bowl under there to catch it with. And I don't know. We're gonna try it and see what happens. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm just using too big of a chunk, because before I was using a chunk of cheese about the size of this hole. So yeah, I guess I was just cramming it in there too tight. All right. So this works then. All right, so there's a pound of cheese all shredded up, and this thing is so easy to clean, you guys. It really is. Loosen that. Now, push this little blue thing down, and this comes off. Oh yeah, push this little white thing down, and it releases this. And this just comes right out. Got some cheese in there, just scrape it out. As long as you do it right away. I mean, I don't know, I guess if you left it sit for a while, it might be hard to clean, but I don't think this is hard to clean at all. So it comes with a little brush, but I'm not even sure where I put the brush, because I've never even used the brush for it. I've never needed it. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this cheese out of there. All right, so just get the water good and hot. And I'll be honest, I don't know whether the dishwasher's safe or not, but I'm not going to put it in the dishwasher, so I don't even wash this part. Keep that over there. Yeah, this is super easy to clean as long as you do it right away. Get the water nice and hot. I'm not going to speed this up, and I'm just going to sit here and wash it out, because that's just so you can see how easy it really is to clean. A little sponge. I'm just going to spray it with some Dawn Power Wash. You can just put a little soap in your sponge. So that would work just fine. Ooh, that water's hot. Okay. Wash and rinse. Wash, rinse, done. Guys, it's clean. That's it. It's so easy to clean. It's so easy to use. I love it. Yeah. And I just did a whole pound of cheese in no time at all. So whether you're doing it for health reasons, because there's like some starch and additives, whatever, in the cheese that you get in a bag, or if you're just doing it because it tastes better, because it actually, Alexa, stop, because it actually does taste better. So, okay, my baking timer's done. Let's see what we got going on over here.